Hello friends, Coach Bob with you, and today we are going to do a worship on wheels without the wheels. Yes, I'm wearing my Punisher t-shirt, so it doesn't really look like I'd be doing a real ministry series like this, does it? We are at my mother's home. As you guys know, that she passed here recently, and we had a family cleaning day today, and it has been really, really good. But as I was thinking about worship on wheels and what to do and the amount of time that I had or that I didn't have, it was really interesting because, you know, I always have something that God is kind of just speaking to me about, and that's how I do this. And it's really, really easy to me. This week's been a little odd though, and I'm just going to be honest with you. One of those things that we all go through in our walk is what I would call that quiet time. That time when God's not really speaking a whole lot, when He's not saying, Bob, do this or Bob, do that. And most of the times I feel very, very driven, and I don't really question a whole lot about where that comes from. But this week has been different. It's been quiet. And I got to thinking, God, are you not telling me anything, or are you telling me something? And what I mean by that is there are times where we are supposed to be still and just know that He is God. Not really do anything out of the ordinary. Don't go looking for lightning bolts and big claps of thunder and this crazy stuff and super miraculous events. But just to be still in Him. And I really do believe that's what He's showing me in this, is that it's time for me to just be still and listen and pay attention to what's going on around me and be comfortable in who He is and know that He has me, and be comfortable in who I am within what He has created in my life. Now, I've got a few notes sitting right here in front of me. It's been a little quiet, but I know that God has been leading me directly to do a lot of things, and this is one of them. The Worship on Wheels thing is very interesting how all this has played out, but I do believe that God is in it, and that this has just been a wonderful thing. It has been very controversial with a lot of folks, and that's okay. But it has been so encouraging with others. You know, I had a subscriber. His name was Chris, and he died recently. And it was one of those things where he texted me and emailed me many times, telling me how encouraging these videos were for him. And for a man in the last weeks or months of his life, for him to be encouraged. Or I had a guy email me and tell me, you know, he was thinking of killing himself, and that these videos have changed his life, and they've made him feel more positive and uplifted. So these things make a lot of difference in a lot of people's lives. And I believe that God, even through His silence, is telling me to continue to do these things. You know, as I always look for answers when I have a lot of questions, and right now, maybe that's part of the problem. I really don't have a lot of questions. I'm very happy in my existence, and I'm pleased with the way things are in my life. I miss my mother, but there's no changing that. You know, that's part of it. But when we wait on God, we have to be patient. And if you are looking for an answer, now just because I don't have any questions, and I really don't right now, I just wait on God to show me what to do next. You know, Noah waited 120 years, Abraham waited 25, Jacob waited 20, Joseph waited 13, Moses waited 40, David waited 12, and Jesus waited 30. So understand that we're going to have to wait at times. And so just be encouraged if you're in a dry spell, if you're in the desert right now, and you're waiting for that drop of water to change your life. Just be patient. Be patient in what God is and what He can do for you. As you wait, I want you to keep a couple of things in mind. Keep an open heart. Don't let your heart get hardened when you're waiting. And just remember, His time is going to be the right time. You know, in life, we look at things so myopically and in our way that we often forget. Quiet, peace, sitting around and just kind of chilling isn't always lazy. Sometimes it's deep, introspective, searching your heart. And that is really, really good. Well, that wraps up another Worship on Wheels. And I know it was a short one this week, but I just wanted you to know where I am. I'm just waiting and enjoying and savoring the flavor. We're here at like I said, my mother's home, and we've been working all day, and it has been great family time. I just can't say enough about my family. All right, remember this, you are loved and so am I, and that is really good news. So you go change the world, and I will see you on the road really, really soon.